Hail and well met friends! Andang here for another episode of LOTRO Players Adventures, episode 48. When we last left off, we had been doing warbands throughout the first half of Rohan and Wildemore. And now we are in the Broadacres, the second half of Rohan, getting ready to conquer all of the nasty orcs and minions of Saruman. So are we ready?
Why not?
Alright, well let's ride out and meet whoever.
Where are you going?
I'm going out of the city.
Okay, could you please invite Dedrus?
Let me convert this to a raid and then... Well, actually I don't want to
Uh,
convert this to a raid. Never mind. Slash invite... How do you spell that?
Dedhras.
Alrighty. And let me select all there. I guess there's no warbands out right now.
We're gonna have to go further west to see any.
Alright, well we're
Probably.
headed towards the stone deans. Okay. Torsbury. Alright, silly buck. Nobody likes you.
Oh no, we have a casualty.
What level are they?
82.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, they're gonna have problems. I can't resin because he's in far off.
Oh, here's a warband to the south. There we go. This berserker is not very smart.
Man, there is so much lag for some reason. Good grief.
Well, this berserker is just like sitting in spot, probably because of lag.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
But the thing is, I'm moving around fine, so I don't know.
Well, I am now. Yeah, I'm fine now. It was just weird.
It's almost like that was server lag, since we
May have
both
been.
felt it. Like how we have two champion horns back and forth.
Champions are awesome.
They are awesome. Where's the actual
when I-
warband? Did we kill it?
No,
No, he's still up.
I'm shooting him in the face as we speak.
I need to make my way up that way then, so I can actually get a hit on him. Oh no.
Yeah, you're out of range.
Better hurry up. He's dead
Oh,
now.
there you
I
go.
got credit because my horn blew him at the start, so that was okay.
Oh, I think.
Alright, I'm gonna upgrade my steed here. Let's see. What
Who
do
are we
actually
still
need?
fighting?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
In the south.
Yeah, let's get cooldowns, motivation.
Oh, there's this random half-orc warrior that's being stubborn.
Extra morale
Now he's
sounds
dead.
good. Apply. Yes.
Wait, your horse still isn't maximum level?
No, it was, but I hadn't actually applied all the points.
Good job.
Plus horses are leveling again now.
Yep.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well,
Since
I'm at level
update
60.
14 or something.
Yep. Alright, so let's make our way further over towards the stone Dean Beans. Wait, isn't there a big, huge camp to the south of here?
Yeah, but
That
there's
has
a
a ton of
giant
tough
thing
enemies.
we can. There's a giant thing we can kill. This way.
The camp's right over here.
What, this camp?
Isn't this
This
the
isn't.
camp? No, that's not the
No.
camp.
No.
Alright, where's the giant thing we can kill?
It's this way.
There's a giant in this area? I thought.
It's north of. It's literally above the mead hall in the town.
Yeah, but that.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, but that's not here. That would be to the west in the Stone Deans. Oh,
Right,
you're
that's
going towards
where
the
we're
Stone-
headed.
Right.
Okay. We have an entire region.
We cross it.
Yeah.
Rohan is a big place.
Yeah.
So, what I've done this week, mostly just trying to figure out everything that's going on with the Players Alliance right now. Had a lot of Skype calls with people, about various things, and so we'll see what happens with that, but it should be good now. And we'll be basically just trying to figure out, which hosts we're going to get and stuff like that for LOTRO Players News. And also preparing for the huge news update that happened today with Guild Wars Players News and all that stuff. And coordinating with Dr. Corey Olson and Trish Lambert for coming on the show tonight, and just future things that we might be doing working together. So that's kind of exciting. I don't think I played any games this week aside from just showing Sprydra Guild Wars 2, and I did do Mythgard Mondays this week, so that was fun. So that's the only piece of gameplay I did, and I don't even remember what we did. Terry Edwin, weren't you there?
Yes, we did Numinous.
Oh yes, that's right. We stormed a Numinos like D-Day. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of
And,
fun.
Yep, so that was a lot of fun. And I think that's pretty much everything I've done this week. I did get a little bit further on Train Fear, preparing to do that. Also changed some of my Patreon
Found
goals
it.
for that as well.
He's a big kitty.
He is a big kitty.
Oh, you want to be on combat and on your horse.
I am going to do this as a champion and
They
not
can
be a
still have
cowder riding around. I'm a real champion.
Wow, fun. Then
But
You
I
don't
do demand heals.
100 million.
That is a requirement. Alright, so that's pretty much everything I've done this week. Terry Edwin, what have you been up to?
Well, watching Drac play his hunter last week made me want to play my hunter. So I've been doing a lot of Volume 2. I actually finished Volume 2 late last night.
Nice.
Yep, so my hunter is up to level 65, and she's finished Volume 2, except for the epilogue, which I never do.
Yeah,
And
I
I
don't
did-
blame you. That's terrible.
I did some streaming at one point earlier this week. When I had to do the 2 instances, the Lemelnor and Nala Doom, the water wheels and the mirror halls.
Oh,
Nobody
yes.
nobody watched, but I did stream it, and I got lost like really badly in the mirror halls. I hate that instance.
I
And
think. Yeah.
I ended up having to look it up to figure out what direction the mirrors are supposed to be oriented. I actually like the water wheels a little bit better. Are we all here?
I think we are now. Apparently I just got a scroll of tracking. Don't know why. Well, I got it from a loot box, but I don't know why that's even given. But okay.
Well, just in case you wanted to track anything.
I guess so.
And I did some more of Volume 3 with my Hobbit that I play with a kinmate. We did the stuff with Nar in Book 3. So up and down to Nar's Peak and back.
How many
Working on
times?
Not enough for the deed yet, but we're working on it. It's funny because I didn't even know that there was a deed until we had to do the Dragok stuff for LPA
Mm-hmm.
a few weeks back. And then it was like, oh, hey, there's a deed there. So, yeah, not enough for Mistress of Stairs yet, but she's working on it. And, of course, Mythgard Mondays. We did Annuminous. I actually got to lead one of the fellowships, well, one of the raids this week, so that was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I was feeling a little left out because I never got to lead. And then I turned it over to Andang, so like halfway through.
Well, that's because there was something we needed that I don't remember, but there was a reason.
Yeah, the reason. Well, and our party kept getting split too, so
Yeah.
I had like half the group and I had the other half of the group.
But it worked out.
It did. And then my Tuesday group finished the stuff for Gabble Shather and Angmar. And we're up to level 48. Slowly making our way up to where we're going to hit Urgarth and Karndum and all of that other stuff. Following the storyline on level, so. And I played a little bit of Guild Wars 2 this week. I did some stuff on my Sylvari Elementalist. Like an hour or two. And then last night I had trouble sleeping, so I played an hour of Skyrim. For technically the second time, but really just the first time, because the first time I played it I didn't actually make it through character generation. I did a lot of yelling at the screen. Because the story doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
The story doesn't.
Well, okay, the dragon lands on the tower and you go inside the tower and then they want you to run up. And I don't think that that's a very good idea because there's a dragon on the tower.
Well, yeah, that is a rather. But people
Just-
tend to panic and do silly things when dragons are nearby.
Okay. Yeah, it was. And by accident, I ended up following the guy with the Empire because I didn't know where I was going.
Oh, I have been. Actually, I don't think I have ever figured out how you follow anyone other than the person in the Empire. I'm
Apparently-
beginning to think the whole thing about following someone else is a myth because I have never been able to follow
Yep,
anyone
you can
else.
follow Stormcloak, and it's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
apparently you can follow the Stormcloak guy,
Yeah,
but
I have
I
never
didn't
found
see
him.
so I didn't know which way I was supposed to be going. I just followed the guy I could see on the screen.
Well, then you've never been far enough north, Pineleaf. He
And
has
I
he has his own city.
No, I'm not talking about the city thing. I know where you do for that. I'm talking about in the intro.
Oh. Yeah, he's tough to find there, but he is there.
Yeah, I was also very annoyed that they expect you to kneel by the chopping block, and they didn't even have the decency to clear away the first body of the guy that they had cut the head off of.
Makes
Well,
it even
yeah.
better.
Well,
Those
let's
fiends.
face it. They don't exactly have to worry about your long-term health when they're about to chop off your head.
I know. So, yeah, that was. I don't know how much Skyrim I'm actually going to get around to playing, but it gave me something to do at 4 in the morning, so
There you go.
Whoops.
I ended up on the wrong.
Yeah.
I made it across
Oops.
mounted, Pineleaf.
I made a mistake.
You have to
We're
jump.
hobbits.
You have to jump across those 3 pillars, and yeah, probably because you're hobbits, you probably got dismounted. All right, we're almost to the big camp here. I think it's here.
There's nothing cool in there. It's just a giant camp.
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna kill it all.
Okay. Well, if you wouldn't mind killing the Fastakalon or the Dragon of the Westfold, which is scattered throughout.
The other
this
two things that we have on our quests.
Yeah, that quest that you get a long time ago that I never finished. That one.
I know. Strangely enough, I have the same quest showing right on my list.
I love being an archer and just picking them off while they ride around you.
Except you're slow.
Well, yeah, because I'm a terrible archer, but if I had a hunter, then I would totally be doing that.
That's because he's a champion, not a.
Why are we clearing out this camp?
Well, there's enemies here, and Rohan needs them cleared out.
We-
Why are we doing
were-
anything in this game?
Because I thought we were gonna do warbands. These aren't warbands. We
This
should
is
just
close
dump
enough. We've taken out camps before. And this is like the last big camp except for Tarling's Crown.
them. Oh hey, we could kill trolls.
Yeah, there's the trolls in here. A bunch of other stuff.
Ah.
The Grima influence. I've never.
Yeah, that's a
got
new quest.
this quest.
Observe
Grima
Grima
quest?
remain the White Hand leaders.
Yeah, I think I've always been doing this. Yeah, I've
Nope.
done this quest before.
I've been through this whole camp and have never had that pop up. Or
I have
or
had
it's a
that quest
repeatable.
ever since they came out with it.
Yeah, I
When-
get that quest every time I come in here.
Well, I haven't ever replayed through here since original playthrough.
No,
so-
I mean even back in the original time I've gotten this
Yeah,
quest.
that quest was here when this area first came out.
Yeah.
It's like an old quest. It's a fun quest, but it's old.
Well, I know for sure I've been through here. Is it repeatable?
Just because
Yeah, but it's like you have to be in a certain area to get it. It's like one of those auto-granted pop-up ones, and it only pops up if you're in a certain area.
You can't share it either. Do you have to kill Grima's bodyguards before?
well that's what we've got right now is what I have right now is defeat Grima's bodyguards. Apparently I haven't done it on this character. I did it on other characters.
And for my ongoing frustration about the LI system, I played my hunter for probably 12 hours or so this week. Got not a single hunter weapon.
Oh.
I was
got-
presumed
I
that
don't know
every
how.
other type of weapon.
I got LIs for every other class.
Well, you know you can get them at skirmish camps, so that would be a
I
lot
know,
faster
but
way at
I'm
this
just-
point.
But I don't think you can get bows there though for a hunter because you can only get the secondary ones, and for hunters, bows are considered to be primary.
I thought
Yeah.
you could get primaries there too.
I don't think
No,
so.
believe me, I.
Well, you can do relic forging though, can't you? To get third age
Yeah, you
allies.
can. But I'm talking about drops. I got like a zillion LI drops, and not a single one was for hunters.
Yeah, I don't know how, because I get bows all the time.
You've been getting all the bows.
Well, I get all the everyone's weapons. I don't know how.
I think you usually get all the weapons except for the one.
Lore Master staffs I've had trouble finding on any characters.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
never
one
get
thing that's
weapons for
hard.
the class I'm actually playing.
Yep, that's how I feel most of the time.
I mean, even on the classes I don't play, I can never find Lore Master staves very easily. And there's not exactly an alternative for the Lore Masters because they don't even bother making other staves. Which is just silly. Alright, let's go to where this quest is.
Anyway, that was basically my week.
Alright, and I did forget to mention that I took Trish on a tour of Moria, which she'd never been to the second half of Moria before. I took her throughout Lothlorien, and then all the way through Dunland into Isengard. And just hearing a new player's reaction through all those areas was a ton of fun. And so I recommend taking new players on tours of further on areas if you've never done it before. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, Spridra, what have you been up to?
Let's
What are we
see.
doing here?
We're
Finishing
listening
this
to
quest.
Grima talk.
Oh, because I didn't get any of the bodyguards killed.
Yeah.
You guys
okay.
got credit for bodyguards and I didn't?
We never killed the bodyguards yet.
Oh.
I don't even see Grima.
Yeah, I don't see Grima. Yeah, that's because
He's where I'm standing.
Yeah, he's right here.
Speaking words.
Ah.
That's weird because I don't see him anywhere.
Yep, it's
maybe,
phased.
maybe you have to kill bodyguards in order to see him.
Mm-hmm.
Says observe him reprimanding the white hand leaders, but he's been like.
I'll add
saying
myself as a
this.
target assistant. You guys should be able to see it. I'm curious if you can. Can you see it?
No.
So you
Nope.
don't see Grima selected right now?
I see him selected, but I can't click
Right,
on him and select
that's what I
him.
was asking, is if you could even see him selected.
Yes, we can see. I
Well,
can
that's
see him
cool.
selected.
But yeah, I got the 3 bodyguards here.
You're slapping Grima.
Invisible Grima.
This is awesome. Phasing.
He keeps saying the same things over and over again. Is that all we're supposed to do?
I don't know.
Maybe
Yes, we have to go talk to somebody now. That's all you have to do is.
I
It
still
says
have
observe Grima remaining reprimanding the white hand leaders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
the bodyguards are way down over.
yeah, and see, mine's on the next part where I have to go talk to the guy because I already observed him. So something's really weird.
Maybe we had to be at the observing at the start for each person.
Probably.
I don't know.
Maybe we should run away and come back.
Yeah, I think probably.
Let's kill trolls. Oh look, trolls.
Now going back over here, maybe.
Who wants to
it'll
help me kill
actually
2
work.
trolls? Anyone?
Can't
No one?
be that tough.
I feel trigger happy.
Shouldn't be that tough on a level 100.
I'm not a level 100 and I'm a light class, so
Why don't you stay near our low level and try to keep them alive?
because I want to kill trolls. And they
Alright,
want to keep me
Grima.
alive.
Hurry up and finish.
Well, we gotta kill 3 of them. So, that'll take
I'm
a while.
talking to Grima.
Waha.
Yeah, the master will not be kind.
I promise you, he's gonna keep saying the same stuff.
Yeah, see, it even made the sound like it progressed the quest on, but it still says to observe Grima. I don't know. Silly Grima.
Okay, 1 more troll to kill.
Oh, here's a troll. Trolls
I
are
just
nothing to
got-
sneeze at.
Sorry.
Just got 2
I'm
lore
not
master
sneezing at him, I'm
stats.
gonna yell at him.
Oh my.
I already yelled at him, so I figured sneezing would work just as well.
Oh great, a tome of extraordinary experience. Just what I
You
always
also got a
wanted.
sturdy steel key.
I want the key.
Yeah, I still have 3 keys, which is kind of ridiculous.
Can I have it? You want to give it to me?
Why don't you have like a billion of them? The keys
Because I
are
already
easier
used.
to find
Oh, I
than the
have
loop
3 keys. Ha!
than the boxes.
forget.
Alright, have we done everything here? Did we kill all the trolls, do all that stuff?
Yeah, I'll just delete that quest, I guess. Stupid Grima.
I'll finish that quest later. Let's make our way on to the south. I think it's funny how on the map it has a wall around, but then it doesn't. Oh, here's a warband pop up. I don't know where. It's supposed to be supposedly back up this way.
There it is.
Oh, there
Found
he
it.
is. Yep.
I'm in pain. Pain. Leave my horse alone.
He got dismounted. So I guess he left his horse alone. There we go.
This archer needs to die.
They all do.
Yeah, but the one that's shooting at me in particular needs to die.
There, that one's dead. We attracted the attention of the deer, apparently.
Yep.
It happens.
It's been chasing me for a while.
There's the actual guy.
Oh, I had him.
There.
Let me go back.
There he is.
There he is.
For some reason, there was another NPC that had like over 200,000 morale. So I guess he just has really good bodyguards.
No, it's the wolf.
You're my only friend.
Hey, I have no power. Let's take care of that.
So have you done anything else this week, Spridra?
Let's see. I got my rune keeper that I made recently to level 21, and I'm entering the Lone Lands. What else? I got my body armor, essence armor for my burglar finally. I'm still working on getting the whole set and all of the essences, but it's easier than getting the class set, so yeah, that's a thing. Oh, there's another warband this way.
Yep.
And Andang introduced me to Guild Wars too, so I'm probably gonna get that. Yay.
Yep.
I could hear the excitement. Yes.
Oh, it was
No, I'm
super
excited.
fun to watch her
It's just-
create
I
a
feel kind of
Sylvari.
bad, you know, because people are leaving because of that game.
Yeah, but they're just going to other players' line sites and we get new people that are joining up with other stuff, like Terry Adwin, who also
Yeah.
plays Guild Wars 2. And so yeah, it all works out.
Yeah, this is a raid. Let's have fun.
Yep, we are in the Westfold now, so
I'll actually get XP for this one.
we're not going. There's one that we passed, but I guess we can go over to the other
Oh,
one.
you mean the one that I just ran into?
Yeah, let's go help Pineleaf.
Okay, finally, we're coming.
Maybe.
Oh, hello.
Bosnauk and the
That
rope
troll is blue. Oh, knockback on Warsteed. That's just wrong.
It's actually really amusing to watch.
Flying horses.
His bodyguards are so trolling.
Trollololol.
I bet they troll him all the time.
Yeah, Minstrel got the killing blow. That never happens.
I don't have enough room for that. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, Martin.
Ooh, a bracelet.
Optimistic pine leaf.
What?
Can't we jump over the river?
Actually,
That
that's
is
not
no.
too bad. That
I
bracelet
could have
doesn't
if I
look too
jumped a
bad.
second later.
I jumped right into the middle of the river.
If I would have jumped after I was already in the river, probably could have made it.
What? What? Oh, there's a warg. Wants to play.
Alright, well, anything else, Spider?
Nope, not really.
Okay. Well, Drac, what have you been up to?
Little bit of Rift, little bit of Defiance, little bit of Neverwinter. I found out, or I got an email that DC Universe Online is going to recall names if you haven't played. So I actually reinstalled that, logged back in, played that for a bit just to save my name. Basically, I didn't play a lot, but I kind of like that game. But it's kind of one of those games where I can only play it for like a short period of time.
Yeah.
I couldn't, like play it for like an hour or 2 hours in one sitting. I play it for about 30 minutes or so and then be done with it. So, but I wanted to log back in and save my names.
I didn't get
And
that email, so that's good to hear because I just downloaded that.
oh, those
I'll have to remember to log in.
words attacking everywhere here. And that's really, I think, about all I did.
Wow, that was not very much at all this for you, Drac. That's surprising. Alright, well, Pineleaf, what have you been up to?
Finish up with this thing and now find you guys. All right. On Arkenstone, I ran a lot of skirmishes.
We are shocked to hear this, finally. Just shocked.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. And on Gladden, I reached level 38 on my Bjorning. And I'm questing in the Troll Shawls. I just completed book 4. So I had that little fun with Legolas.
Mm-hmm.
And on Landreval, just before the show, I had a rehearsal for our tour concert on Winfola. So we'll be playing on Winfola next week with Lily Kate's orchestra. And let's see, what else is going. Also in Landreval, my Lore Master reached level 21, and I completed book 1 of the epic storyline.
Alright, the low level pulled stuff, so we gotta fight our way through now.
It's not just the low level. Everything that's in here is attacking me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they now can attack us.
Right, but the low level pulled the warband is what I'm saying.
Stop blaming the low level for all your problems, guys.
I don't even think he was here. I think he's still south of us.
Well, somebody that is definitely did that then. I don't know who.
Alright.
It's a solo warband. It's one of the few that I've actually done.
Unfortunately, I don't see a warband on my map, so
It's
Well,
way
if
up
you'd
here.
come up here.
well, unfortunately, we were fighting mobs that were attacking us on the way.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why you ride past
that's
them
why
like
you
I
can
did.
ride past them, usually.
I guess you're talking about Vordvault.
Yep, we took them
Yeah.
out.
The one we just killed that I don't have enough room to accept the box.
Oh,
Still
in
not
other
enough.
words, you killed him just before I was eligible to get credit. Then,
Yep. Now we go over to the Kingstead.
so now I got this crazy thing on my quest trackers. I'll stay there till the end of time.
Or, you could cancel and
Delete the quest.
you could move on with your life.
Winfola, my Bjorning there reached level 77. I've finished book 6 of volume 3. which is the one in the Great River. So I'm about to move into Rohan. And my regular Sunday group ran Dananglor, Amonsul, and Defense of the Prancing Pony at Tier 3. And let's see. I also was playing some Don't Starve and Invisible Ink. And I think that covers everything.
All right. One of the few weeks we've actually finished everything before the end of the show. It's kind of surprising.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did all the Mirkwood skirmishes yesterday. The ones in the epic story.
Well, I am very excited because tonight, Pineleaf, I think we have a special guest on LOTRO Players News, don't we?
I've heard a rumor of such.
Do you want to go ahead and say who it is?
All right. This week on LOTRO Players News, we'll have as our special guest Dr. Corey Olson and Trish Lambert, who will be talking about the doings in Mythgard and what they're up to in LOTRO, since they also have this little thing called Mythgard Mondays, which next week is going to be starting with some skirmishes.
Awesome. And if you do want to hear Dr. Corey Olson and Trish Lambert on the show, you can listen to episode 82 of LOTRO Players News. Or, just listen to random ones and eventually you'll find it.
Right.
Hey, Andang,
Yes?
can we kill the Fasto Kilon?
Oh, there's
whatever?
a warband down there?
It's not a warband, it's a raid quest thing. It's this way.
Okay, I need that quest
Well, not
shared with
towards
me
me.
so I know where it is. Where
It's
are
not
you
this
anyway?
way.
That's
Hello. I'm riding in the opposite direction you're riding now.
oh,
But there is a warband over there.
I
no
was
wonder
on my
I
way.
no wonder I keep
We
getting
already
lost.
killed that warband, so we're good to keep going.
I ran into a warband.
Just need to follow this quest to the corner.
Yep.
It's like with everybody else scattered in all different directions, saying, okay, which of these stupid arrows am I supposed to be following?
I'm actually right behind her, so I can sort of see the mini warhorse.
Mini warhorse. It's so tiny.
It's hard to see.
The tiny war pony.
Yeah. Oh dear. Because that's totally a thing.
Not
Yeah.
a big war pony, the tiny war pony.
It's the tiniest
tiny
one you
one.
can have. Literally. Oh.
Alright. Another
Oh,
dismounted
I
river.
forgot to mention something.
Yeah?
I played through Mirror's Edge, and I started it last night, and I finished it last night because it's a short game, but it's fun.
Nice.
And apparently there's a warband down here. Who wants to kill
oh,
it?
great.
Did I? Oh. That's a cliff. That I fell all the way down.
Well, there's the warband.
Unfortunately,
not
I
climbing
can't
up.
mount because I'm being chased by level 94 mobs and I can't mount up.
Yeah, you can.
Well, I don't mean that literally. I mean that I can't because if I take the time to do so, they'll all bash me to pieces.
You guys have fun. I fell down the cliff.
Unless you have more than 5 mobs, you should be fine to mount up. Typically.
Well,
I'll meet you at the thing that we're supposed to kill.
we'll just get rid of them. Alright, now let me get up here and...
They really need to make warbands finishable in combat. Or just don't have it pop up until you are out of combat. Something.
I found the big bad dragon. It's not really a dragon. It's more like a giant worm.
Alright, yeah. And let's see, you are that way.
In the
okay.
corner.
Oh, Andang, did you fall off the cliff and die?
Purposely.
I will come res you as soon as I'm out of combat.
No, you won't.
Yeah? Oh, you revived. Well, that's...
I don't let just any minstrel res me.
It doesn't make sense. I'm literally your sister.
I don't let just any minstrel res me. We haven't
Maybe you
gone.
won't get heals today.
We haven't gone through the 12-step program to become
Oh,
healer
What?
and champion friends.
There's a 12-step program? What are you talking
For every minstrel and championship relationship.
Sure.
You have to make it be a successful relationship.
You're
you have
really
to go
annoying,
through
you know that?
Minstrel champion
okay, you've
counseling.
been living with him in how many years and you just figured that out?
Finally, if you're not helping. So,
Oh, someone brought friends.
Me.
I'm gonna bring more friends.
Better not. Oh, okay, they're attacking me now. They hurt.
They'll help res me.
That's like the time when they had on
He just
George
pulls
Reeve on I Love Lucy, and where Ricky Ricardo goes, it went for 13 years. This is the craziest thing you've ever done. And then Reeve says, wait. And they call me Superman.
Pineleaf, do you ever reuse references? Because I feel like this entire show, you have never once reused a reference. And maybe the entire time I've known you, which is pretty impressive.
Who's tanking this?
Nobody
Turkey,
tanks when
okay.
you're mounted.
I
Aside
think I have
from
its
the person
attention.
who's dismounted
Yeah, she
tanking.
does.
Actually, I think this is the first time I've ever seen this mob.
And
Really?
if we
You've
took
never
it
done
out in
this
the
quest?
beta,
Yeah, because every time Anding's been doing it, he says, okay, don't worry, you missed it.
finally if we waited for you during beta, you've definitely taken out this.
No, I have not.
I think
Okay.
he knows what he's killed.
Maybe not.
I've-
Pretty sure there's video
This-
evidence, but maybe
you did
not.
This one, you did this one without me. You did the other two with me, but this one
Okay.
without me.
Defeated the Dragon of the Westfold. Yay.
Yay.
Now there's
King's
just
dead.
a turtle.
I
Yeah.
probably should have gotten that quest before we did all these, huh?
It's
Yeah, I'm not sharing it.
it's
there.
a gray level quest, so it's not too important.
Drac, it says you're ineligible for it, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay then.
Have you done it already?
Maybe, probably.
No, it has an X, not a ring.
Oh no, I don't think on Landerable here I've done the prereqs for it.
Mm.
I kind of skipped some of the quests in this area. And isn't there like a bunch of prereqs you have to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I haven't done the prereq part of it yet.
I'm going into Edoras to sell stuff.
Oh, is that where you're going that way?
Mm. Try to jump over this river.
Well, based on my record, I will not make it across.
Bye, Pine Leaf. Oh my. I love the entrance.
Am I the only one who actually crossed the river where you're supposed to cross the river?
Yeah.
You're probably the only one who knew where the right place to cross the river was.
Oh no, I just saw a bunch of rocks downstream. Like, hey, that's probably where you're supposed to cross the river.
According to the Peter Jackson film, all the Nazgul know exactly where to cross the river, so clearly everyone knows how.
I just crossed the river where you're supposed to cross the river.
Thank you, Terry Edwin.
I'm just behind everybody else.
Why am I going this way? This isn't even the right way.
Yeah, where are there's the vendors
It's-
over in like the main area, but it's hard to find.
You took the wrong
what it
path.
is.
There's
Yeah,
a
I
shortcut.
know, I'm going the other way.
That's the long way.
Yes, it is. I'm looking at the map, that's the problem. Actually trying to use the map in this place.
Oh.
Are there any vendors, or are they all gone because I cleared
No,
out
there should be vendors even if you clear it out still.
There
In
aren't
the
any.
town center. Or not.
Maybe in the tavern. I think there's some in here in the tavern.
Guthar isn't clickable, but he's still manning his post. He's just not going to sell you anything. And shouldn't they all be technically back here by now?
Let's see. The turtle is in the Eastfold, so therefore I am going to port to Aldburg and sell my stuff there.
Oh yeah, that'd be smarter. I'll just do that.
Does someone want to port me now?
I'll summon you because I have a summoning horn.
Alright, I'm
left.
going to the Eastfold. Summon me when you can. Still don't get why they don't have a wall surrounding the entire city, but that's a whole nother matter.
Why they don't have a wall surrounding the entire city?
Yeah, you can go in the northern part just right off. You don't have to. And you can go up that way too.
Except my summons.
Must have been going 88 miles per hour.
Oh,
Aldburg.
hello.
Yeah, giant horse. Oh my. So where's the vendors in these places?
They're scattered about. This way.
Yeah.
Of course, the longest loading screen ever. Really? There's not a vendor in the auction house?
Come
There's
outside
a
and go
vault
come
keeper
where
in
I
the
am.
auction house.
It seems like the silliest choice ever.
There's a vault keeper right here.
I don't want a vault keeper, I want to sell.
Vault keepers will sell stuff.
Oh, they will?
Yep.
Oh.
They just don't repair.
But can I trust a vault keeper
Yes.
over just a normal random vendor? I don't know. You know, this door can't be that hard to get through into that treasure trove.
Right.
And they just have it like all setting out. Like that is the
This
most
is-
unorganized vault I've ever seen.
This is
Welcome and well met, my friend.
I guess you could sell stuff to the useless bard too.
Make them feel special.
I'm gonna sell my stuff to you.
You really don't have to do that. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Poor
I mean,
bards. Sort of feel a little sorry for the bards.
and then I don't.
Especially given the whole history of their family. Why did I even save those potions? The 300 to 400 morale potion. Oh my.
Habit.
No, because I don't ever save them. I don't know. Low level areas are confusing.
Oh, hey, there's vendors in the tavern, by the way. So I won't talk to the bard.
I'm next to the vendors that are next to the task board right now.
Oh, hey, they are useful. You
Okay.
can buy mentor manuals here. You can't sell anything.
Okay, let's put that back there.
There's a warband right outside of Aldeburg if you want to
Okay.
kill.
Oh,
Did your horse do something unexpected?
no, I pressed X.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
Inside the auction hall. And all of a sudden my camera became a wall.
Oops.
Just think how the camera fan felt. It would be kind of funny if there were just cameramans following all the players around in LOTRO, actually in the game.
This is a very evil-looking Lothbear.
Oh, there is a non-evil looking Lothbear?
Yeah.
I thought they're all evil looking.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Some of them are very friendly creatures. You just gotta find out.
Lothbears?
Clearly you've never met the right Lothbear.
Apparently.
Yeah, they're friendly to me, Pineleaf. I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah, friendly to me. I'm right in front of him. He's not doing anything.
Well, with a name like Felljaw.
Maybe he fell on his jaw.
And he's just wearing red contacts. That's the only kind the bear doctor gave him.
Okay.
Do they even make those?
Red contacts, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they have to for movie people.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, is everybody else coming, or to kill Felljaw? Yeah, they are. Here we go.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Felljaw. That would explain his teeth predicament.
I just rode way the heck past everybody.
Well, he is a moving warband.
Well,
Oh,
okay,
somebody pulled it.
we're
Now
starting.
we're going.
Go. Well, that was easy.
You just thought you could be passive boar, but you can't. That'll teach him.
Okay. So I guess we'll move on this way.
Yep, further into the
Green
zone. The zone.
still with nothing good in it.
And we're almost done with all the Rohan warbands. So then next week we will be doing the 2 Rohan epic battles. And then we'll be moving on to Gondor. doing all the landscape stuff there. And then we'll do Pelagear. And by all the epic battles, I mean the 6-man, and we'll attempt the 12-man with however many people we have, which could be interesting.
Which ones are which? I've only ever done them in duos.
6-man's the first one, 12-man's the second one.
You gotta be
I
more
have done-
specific.
Well, Helm's Deep is the first one.
The
and
dike
then
and the
what?
wall.
Yeah, Helm's
Okay.
Dike and then Deeping Wall.
I thought Helm's Dike was the raid.
Nope,
Mm.
it's just a 6-man. Oh, warband to the south.
It's on the other side of the mountain.
Yeah, I know, I'm already on the other side of the mountain.
Wonderful. Oh, okay.
This one's like up in the mountains.
But you can't go across.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can in one spot,
Right.
but that's not the one spot.
It's just as easy to ride all the way up and then come back down.
That's what I did.
That's what I did. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a boar one.
I have done Pelargir in a fellowship. It's interesting.
I don't think I have
It's actually kind of fun.
I think that's the one that I haven't done in the group, the larger group size. I've done all the others in the larger groups.
Oh, it's a big bad boar.
There's a couple of groups here on Landreval that actually will do the Pelargir epic battle daily, and they'll pick up people to do it with.
Is
And I got
there
into it,
anything
yeah.
that you get that's like really good, or
a first stage level 100 symbol can drop every now and then.
meh?
That's worth a lot. You don't have first stagers, I do.
No, it's really not worth anything. Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
I love the first stagers on my burglar.
And now that they're adding instances and a reason to get better gear, it might actually be really good, depending on how hard the later stuff is.
I like how when the side boars run, their tails immediately go straight up.
Yep, that's.
Ew!
Oh my. I think he's crossing to the other side of the mountain. That's really funny.
I got the Warband quest.
Yay. Yeah, you guys are close.
Yeah, he crossed to
Finally
the other
stood
side of the
first.
mountain.
Not
I've got
really.
the level 82 with me, so he's probably going to aggro it.
Well, then we'll go when we go.
He's backing off. He's going, I don't want to do this yet. Who are we missing?
Pine Leaf.
Oh, there's Pine Leaf.
There we go.
Oh, Scion of
Alright.
the Great Boar. Okay.
Here we go. I think you have to kill the ads first. And I can't turn
Nonsense.
them off. Okay. What? Server lag. I am dead because server lag.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. I think I can revive myself.
Does that skill
Well,
have
you
a...
know, yeah,
What's the cooldown
still-
on that?
2 hours, I think.
Okay.
Okay, I got our little friend. Got you. I'll just... yeah. Ow, that hit is hard.
I'm really glad I don't do mounted combat with all champions. Those horns would get so annoying. It'd be like they're trying to outdo each other. My horn's better.
This wound does like 4,000 common damage every 2 seconds.
Alright, time to get the last epic boss at the end of the island here.
Oh, hey, I got a halter. Halter of West Rohan.
They drop a lot of marks from these. I love Beacon Watch.
I don't like the Thane of Beacon Watch. He's mean.
He's got some anger issues that he needs to work out, but after 1 or 2 rounds of therapy with Gandalf, he'll be good as new. I mean, just look at how well therapy worked with Theoden. And that was free. Imagine if you pay Gandalf for therapy. Man.
Theoden just needed a great big smack upside the head.
That's Gandalf's therapy.
What do you think he needed a staff for?
Exactly. It's his therapy stick.
His therapy.
There's another warband up here to the north.
But we want to kill a giant turtle. That's not.
And then
the
we'll
giant-
come back to the warband, and then we'll be done.
Oh, there's a turtle over here.
The turtle that likes to climb trees.
Yes, it's the tree climber.
Or at
No,
least he
there's
did.
another warband in West Rohan that I haven't seen. It's the raid, the sorceress.
Yeah,
turtle.
I'm too lazy to go and look for them specifically, though.
Big turtle.
We made our rounds.
As if LOTRO didn't already have enough giant turtles, we now have 2.
2?
There's more than 2.
There's more than 2 because there's one in Anuminous.
There is. Oh, I've never
Yep.
seen it.
Yes, you have. You did
There's
the.
a turtle
Remember when
warband.
you saved
Not warband.
Aragorn's sword?
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, that turtle. I got dismounted by barely touching the edge of the water.
I know what you mean.
Why does being a hobbit have to
They're
be so difficult?
supposed to fix that.
I got dismounted and I was on
Sometime.
land.
Oh, there he is.
Did
How
you
could
really
you
not
miss the
see the
giant
giant turtle finally? How did you?
The one that we've been talking about? Yeah, that one.
But see, I hope that the Oliphants are like this,
It better be.
just
Oh, that would be
bigger,
cool.
and then maybe do like in Lego Lord of the Rings where you can mount up on them. I still think that they should have done int play much more like Lego Lord of the Rings.
Or you're riding on an ent instead of playing as an ent.
Yeah. Well, you get to
That would be
control
weird.
you get to still control where the int goes though, depending
but
on
it's
which player you are. That would have been much better. Just saying. But yeah, this turtle takes forever. Way too much morale and armor.
It's faster if you're on foot.
Yeah, I remember the time when we attempted this when I think we were around level 86.
Okay, I'm dismounting. I better get heals.
I will attempt to heal you as much as possible.
Oh yeah, already with me and Terry Edwin not being mounted, it's going much quicker.
Yeah.
Still not very
Dragon's
quick though.
mounted Too.
Was that just me, or did you just see a minstrel go right through the legs of this turtle?
Oh, what? Hey, there's benefits to having a tiny horse.
Well, you know, tiny hobbit on a tiny pony.
Like, you mean like this?
I like how it's not just a tiny horse, it's a tiny
Yeah.
pony.
Because hobbits don't have horses, they have ponies.
Yeah, I know,
I-
but I think it's funny that it's Like, not enough just that it's a pony, it has to be a
Oh
tiny
wow,
pony.
that hurt. Hey, bad, bad.
When in reality, it's just a tiny war pony.
It's a cute little war pony.
Don't think that that's the goal of war ponies.
Don't be hating on the cute little war pony.
I mean, wow, this is taking forever to do pass this down. This is worse than the raid boss in PvP.
Oh, there's also a warband nearby.
Yeah, there's a warband coming by.
Raid boss in PvP at least doesn't have this much armor.
Darkheart and his minions.
Well, if he comes by, I guess we kill him.
Bring it on. We could pull the turtle to the warband.
The twirtle.
The twirtle.
Ow, twirtle hurts.
Because I was thinking of Squirtle and anyway.
Right.
That's great. Am I the only one who's... Nope, I'm not the only one who's still not... Okay.
I'm getting out of power. I better use that power potion. There we go. Not helping out that much, but better than nothing.
Oh, if we had a lore master.
Yeah, if only we
Yeah.
had a lore master that was level 100.
That actually gave power.
That actually gave power.
Oh, hey, Tyrion is dying.
If only we had a healer that actually healed.
I'm healing. I healed her. She's alive.
You are being cruel.
I am.
It's fine, I'm fine.
Rule number 1, never be cruel to your
I
minions.
honestly didn't even notice.
Unless you're level 100 attacking an 89.
No, never be cruel to your minstrel. I could just leave and let y'all die. But do
I
you
don't
see
think
me
we'd all
leaving?
die.
You probably could just run away, but still.
I got hope tokens.
Yeah, because those solve everything.
I'm gonna make my minstrel work a little harder. If I had power. I don't have power. Oh well. I almost made my minstrel work a lot harder.
And how exactly would you do that?
Well, when I get 1,000 more power, I'll tell you.
You're gonna take aggro, aren't you?
No. It's a little bit more complicated than that. Don't I have a power skill around here somewhere? I thought I did. In
Second wind.
Redline? Where did I put that skill? Oh yeah, I didn't invest in it. Because I never thought I'd need power.
I almost never use it, but I've actually used it twice.
I think this fight is one of the only ones where you'd actually need it.
I'm just impressed I haven't actually stole aggro from anybody yet.
Are you ready to do more work, Minstrel?
Nope. I'm gonna let you die.
Too bad, now you get to do more work.
What did you just do?
Gave everybody 5% more morale.
Okay.
But it just
Ooh.
gives that much max so that you have to heal them, and Teriadwin's really starting to...
Nope. Liar.
She was
Fine.
she was half health.
And now she's not.
I know, I'm just saying that, you know, you need to
He doesn't think I know what I'm doing.
need to do as good of a job as you are. And I mean it.
I'm getting bored of rotating that direction. Let's ride around in circles in the other
I
way.
think we're all getting bored of this fight.
Well, it's meant for 12 people.
Yeah, but when with all of us 100, we have about 8.
Well, at least he's not climbing trees.
Yeah, he used to do that a lot. It was much more fun when he did that.
Wait, what?
He
Is
used
that
to
like a
climb
glitch in
trees,
the-
yeah.
yeah.
Because
Ah.
this place was very wooded, and so he'd just climb like every tree you could see.
It's actually really fun.
It was. This is a really slow fight.
Slow turtle, slow fight.
I think you could probably go DPS if you wanted to.
No, actually I can't. Oh, I'll meet you halfway. How about that?
If only we had a level 100 burglar that did fellowship maneuvers.
Yeah, but instead you have a healer who's keeping you alive.
Fellowship maneuvers keep you alive.
Not as much as...
No, they don't.
Actually, when you go Trickster, you can function as a secondary healer.
Yep.
Which is scary.
And awesome.
Yes, it's very entertaining. Because there will be random eagles every 5 minutes. Or every 20 seconds, actually.
My burglar runs in Trickster. And
So
yeah, so we did the arena in Angmar Tuesday, and like fellowship maneuvers all over the place. It's like, here, have a fellowship maneuver, have another fellowship maneuver. Oh, here, let's have one more.
Yep.
Not quite as good as Nerds Gashu, where they literally give you fellowship maneuvers.
Okay.
And then you have your burglar fellowship maneuvers.
So... Terry Edwin, I'm sorry. I will res you.
Could you imagine an entire raid of burglars going through Nerds Gashu with their fellowship maneuvers?
They would win.
Well,
Not totally sure
yeah.
what happened there.
Huh?
I don't know. I think I switched stances and yeah.
That's why you shouldn't have listened to Andang when you.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah,
first
this
mistake.
works just as well. I'll just do everything dismounted now.
Jack, I think he's coming to you.
Yeah, he is. I got Heartseeker on him though. I should kill him in this hit, maybe. Oh, nope, came close.
No, actually.
Now he's dead.
He looks like he's still alive to me.
He's got hardly any health left at all.
He's got 21,000. That's not hardly any.
That's like a player.
There we go.
See,
Yay,
according to my
see-through
screen,
turtle.
he had like hardly any.
See-through turtle.
Wow, you
Well,
just
that was fun-ish.
fast.
Alright, to the final warband. And then we'll be able to do
Oh,
epic
great.
battles next week. This one's my favorite, I think.
Ooh, trees! We get to kill trees!
Yeah, it's a tree warband.
Trees.
Is that Darkheart?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh, are
wish
we
that
starting?
I wish that there were saplings that followed him around, like the little pet-sized trees.
Oh, that'd be cute.
That's where we need cosmetic corn pets to drop.
Apparently, I never finished Darkheart from before. So that's the thing.
Yeah, I picked it up when it came by and I was fighting the turtle.
Oh, that's probably what happened. More apt. Alright, well, I think that does end this episode of Adventures. When we return, like I said, we will be doing the epic battles next week. And so hopefully Drac will be with us, but we'll see if he shows or not.
Maybe.
And then it's off to Gondor, and we'll probably... Isn't there a group area in the Pass of the Dead now?
Yeah, but you have to unlock it.
Has the server not unlocked it yet?
Oh, that's right. The server only needs to unlock it.
I'm guessing they have,
right.
so we
It's
might...
not really a group area, it's more
It's
like
not really a group area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's
right.
a
It's not
solo
because I
area.
solo it all the time. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
I saw it.
never mind
But
then.
it's full
We'll
of
probably
bots,
just
so-
go straight to Gondor
Arlene's Crown.
and do all the warbands and group areas there, and do Peligir, and then we'll be done. So episode 50-51 will be the end of Adventures, but till then, we are still going. So this week we did not have any Patreon mentions, but of course we would love your support. To help support LOTRO players, simply go to the donations page on LOTROplayers.com, where you can help support the Players Alliance on Patreon. There you will find rewards including a mention on the podcast of your choice, or even guest for an episode on LOTRO Players News or Adventures, depending on the amount. And you can email us, podcast@lotroplayers.com. You can follow us on Twitter, the Players Alliance @PlayersAlly, Lotro Players @LotroPlayers, Andang myself at PVMP_Andang, Draculetta @Draculetta_70dos, Pineleaf @PineleafNeedles, and Terry Adwin @Princess Terrietta. And that's probably
Gets it wrong
mispronounced,
every week.
but I'm okay with that. The Players Alliance live shows are
It's
Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Well, there's a link in the show notes, so you can just go to the show notes and click on there. Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, DDO Players News. Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Guild Wars Players News. And every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, LOTRO Players News. And you can join us for all our live shows at lotroplayers.com/live. Don't forget to tune in to episode 82 of LOTRO Players News to hear Dr. Corey Olson talk about how the lore relates to LOTRO. But till next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and just a quick reminder though, that you can join us for LOTRO Players Adventures for these final 2 or 3 episodes each Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. So, till next time, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you again real soon.